Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. It's not like we didn't know this, but it's good when you hear it coming from people that have more knowledge or direct knowledge about certain situations. I mean, we can interpret things and we can use our brains and logic, but the evidence has to come out, and the evidence comes little by little, and you have to dig for it. And also, you have to have the courage to bring the evidence forward, and we are not that courageous nowadays, it seems like. So we have here an article from Sputnik, and we have a Turkish diplomat or official claiming that the fact that Zelensky and Putin did not meet yet during this war is because the US and the UK did not really want it. They're not very enthusiastic in having Erdogan make sure that they will meet. I don't think this is something that is like, oh my God, that never conveyed to me. I never imagined that. It's just that it's, I think, a confirmation from someone who might have some knowledge on the issue. So let's see this article coming from Sputnik. And it is from today, the 6th of March 2023. Turkish official says US, UK tepid for Erdogan to broker Putin-Zelensky meeting. The spy with the clown. All right. Oh, the criminal with the angel. My bad. It was just a slip of a tongue. Freud. Now, Krenia Sakalova from Sputnik says that the US and the UK do not want Turkish President Erdogan to broker a meeting between Putin and Zelensky, as they are interested in the conflict in Ukraine lasting as long as possible. Kagri Erhan, a member of the Turkish President's Security and Foreign Policies Council, told Sputnik. So I think this guy's President's Security and Foreign Policies, I think he has some information. It doesn't mean that he's not telling a little doctored lie or an exaggeration, but I think we all came, you and I, since you're here with me and I'm here with you, we came to this conclusion more or less. And I'm quoting, they, the US and the UK, don't want Zelensky and Putin to come together with Erdogan. They don't want that these three men take a photo, and they want to make the war as long as possible. They don't think about the future of Ukrainian people. They don't think about peace, end quote, Erhan said. Interesting. I know that's only Russian propaganda, but what can we do? At the same time, the Turkish official believes Erdogan will continue trying to bring the two presidents together. And I'm quoting, Erdogan is the only man who can access both to Putin and Zelensky, and I think that he can find some kind of ways to bring them together. And it is not important to make a photo. It is important to reach concrete results. And first concrete result will be a ceasefire, of course, and afterwards maybe there will be a compromise after diplomatic bargaining. End quote, Erhan concluded. Turkey hosted brief talks between Russia and Ukraine in the initial phase of hostilities last March, but the peace process never progressed. In late September, Putin said that Moscow was still open to talks with Kiev and called on Ukraine to stop the hostilities. Zelensky, for his part, stated that Kiev was ready for a dialogue with Moscow only if another president came to power in Russia, and a demand he later dropped. But he also worked on a little law in Ukraine which makes it illegal to engage in negotiations with Russians. So if it's illegal, I like when these guys, it's ridiculous when you read in a Western newspaper and you hear all kind of important people like Stoltenberg of NATO, or Milley, or Biden, or people who read, or Sunak, or whomever, asking this question that, or telling us that Putin and Russia is not ready to negotiate. They don't have any intention to, by their assessment is that the Russians don't want to engage in negotiations, or they determine that Russia is not ready to negotiate. I personally dislike this kind of, and dislike is a very mild word that I choose. When someone tells you what you feel, or what your decision is. I had a friend, a friend. It was a friend actually, and he was asking me question at that point. I mean, that kind of led up to souring the relationship, because I couldn't agree with that, and I said, well, your actions don't match the level we supposedly have as friends. And that was the thing. It's like, let's say you and I were friends, and I ask you, I don't know your name, but I will say, hey, what do you think about, do you like this person, or what do you think about that issue? So I ask you. That means I would like you to tell me your preference, your opinion, your assessment on something, or somebody. And then you tell me your whatever I ask you. You answer me, and then after you answer me, I tell you, I don't believe you really think that way. I don't think. No, that's not what you think. No. What would you say? You would say, what do you mean? If you tell me that you don't believe what I say when you asked me, that means you don't trust me. That means you think I'm a liar. You can't be my friend if you think that way. And I soured the relationship with this person after about 3,000 of these kind of things. Because you give that person, it was a joke, but after that you say, wait a minute, this becomes a pattern. And you ask me, you like that, or do you like that? I say, yeah, I like it. No, you don't lie. You just say that. No, you asked me, I answered it. That means I'm lying? Yeah, that's what he thinks. So the same here. I dislike when they say, well, you're not ready to negotiate. Well, if I say I'm ready to negotiate, you tell me I'm not. Okay, what evidence? Oh, because you're still fighting over there. What am I supposed to do? Go back and let the Ukrainian kill my Russian compatriots in Donbass? Is that what you want me to do? Oh, no, they will not kill them. Well, don't give me scenarios. I had 8 years of scenarios. How about that? So is Erdogan? Yeah, Erdogan is the one who really wanted to make sure that these guys are going to, or tried at least to get them together, but unsuccessfully for reasons that we don't know. We can only guess, and this guy said it out loud. And he's not a, doorman, or he's someone in the situation here. He's right. He's the Turkish president's security and foreign policies. So it's not like he's right there. However you want to take it. You don't like what he said. You have any evidence to combat that? To say no, I dispute that. What? And don't give me Zelensky saying something, or what's his name? Stoltenberg assessing the situation. Let each person make their own statements, and then see what they do. Okay, you want to talk? Yeah. Do you want to talk? Yeah. Why don't we start talking? No. I want to talk, but only when I rape your mom and I do this and I do that. Well, that's not talking. You know what I mean? I mean, impose all kind of situations here. That's not right. So don't put this kind of preconditions that the other side will not agree. I mean, I'm talking to you only after you let me do this to your mom or something. Is that what it is? I mean, how do you expect me to say yes? Jesus Christ. I mean, unless I hate my mom, and I know that's crazy, but you never know. I don't know people's lives, and I'm not saying it's impossible, but I saw a lot of people with mommy or daddy issues, let's put it this way, on the jargon straight, instead of saying with mental issues or with blah, blah, blah. No, I saw a lot of people with, and for good reason or for bad reason. Some people simply can't stay around one another, and past events shaped the mentality of whomever, and they can't make peace anymore. But to the extent that you would be okay with that guy doing that, anyway, I'm just exaggerating and going off script that I don't have. The only script I have is here and there. So anyway, here it is. Something that I don't think it's big news. It's just a confirmation, I think, coming from someone who has knowledge on the issue. Doesn't mean that's true. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.